the funny thing about Wikipedia, and we knew about this. Okay, first off, we knew about this like in the 90s that there was some kind of encyclopedia of contemporary Christian music. Someone
Sure.
told us about it, and they're like, "Hey, you
Mhm.
guys are in it," and they say that "I'm So Happy" is like the worst CCM song ever. We're like, really?
Right.
So I think we tracked down this encyclopedia, and we're like, well, it's written by one guy. Does that make it like a book?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Right.
and there's something in there, and this thing ended up being cited on Wikipedia that yeah, I'm So
Hmm.
Happy is regarded by some as the worst CCM
Oh my
song
gosh.
ever, and we're like, oh man, we got to be able to like someday be on a podcast that we can cite as a source and say something.
This
All we
is the
want to
day.
all we
Now
want to
is
say is
it.
if this guy thinks that that song "I'm So Happy" is our worst song, he has not heard the rest of our music.
Way worse songs. Way worse songs.
I think it's funny because I saw that same reference or whatever, and it's like one, there's clearly some satire involved. So if you take it seriously, that's your fault, bud. But
Yep.
Right.
two, it's real catchy. Like it's not like
Oh
musically,
man.
it's good. Like it's
Yeah.
Right.
There's
there's a
much
lot
worse
of
just
bad
instrumentally.
CCM. Exactly.
Hmm.
Like take the lyrics, but if you didn't get it, like that's for your reputations to be impugned because someone doesn't understand what they're hearing or can't read a lyric and like put it together.
This I don't want to
This podcast wants to clear your name.
I don't
Yeah.
want to overstate it, and I don't want to misquote because so I'm probably going to misquote a little bit. But Russ knows about this. We've been touring with Steve Taylor, and we were
Hmm.
uh, sending songs to Steve. We just do demos and send him songs, and we'd sent a package of songs, and he didn't like any of them really. And I don't think overly. And we even confused him on one. We have one called Mary Antoinette. And I remember he was just like, he was a little like, like I write obscure songs, and he's like, I don't understand this one. But and then when we sent, he sent faxes. I had a fax machine, and come home and there's this curly piece of paper on the end of the fax. I'm like, oh, and rip it off, and yeah, and Steve was like, that song. And he's like, pointed to it. It's just like, that's great. Like he just loved the melody and he loved the
Oh
catch.
yeah.
The little turnaround at the end, like, what if I wake up? Is there going to be sorrow? About happiness being conditional and joy. Anyway, so yeah, so there's a healthy dose of sarcasm in the song, and
Also, that song is an example of us. We don't know what we're doing because every song that we sent to Steve Taylor, we're like, "This one's really good," and then he faxed back, "No, it's not." And then when he said, "Hey, I'm so happy," like, there it is. We're like, "Great!" We thought they were all that good. So
Oh,